There is a club here that does alternative pop punk kind of music. It is about 11:30 at night and we've got to get up to go and cruise back to Bath in the morning.
We're only in Bristol Harbour once.
See you on the other side.
We did end up going out and it ended up being a really good night. We didn't get back until about 3 o'clock. We're very tired now, and for some reason on top of that, Rufus has been just pacing up and down in this spot, and I think it's just because there's quite a lot going on. So we really haven't slept the past couple of nights because genuinely from about 11 till about 3 a.m. he's just been pacing and pacing and pacing. We're excited to be leaving Bristol, mainly just so we can get into a quiet mooring and hopefully that settles Rufus up and we can get some sleep. But sad to be leaving because it's such a cool city and we've really enjoyed our stay here. I know it's been a bit noisy. I know, it's okay. Here we go.
It feels like we've been here for about 2 weeks because of how much we've packed in and how intense it's been. I'm so glad we've done it because it has been such a memorable experience.
First things first, we're going across the harbour to do the Elson Point. It's cool to be able to have another little go around the harbour though before we leave because it's a Sunday, there's lots of people looking. We're just moored right by this giant boat doing our cassettes and then we're off. While Wes does that, I'm going to load up some breakfast sandwiches. It's quite funny though because this is the breakfast place and then there's Wes just emptying our cassettes right next to it. The smell travels.
Elson done, and now the next stop is the River Avon. Bye lovely moorings, even though you were really noisy.
Bye Bristol Harbour.
Coming up to the low bridge again, and last time we only just fit, and I don't know if we need to take the chimney cap off, but given that the water can go up and down, we're not chancing it. My hands were clean for about 4 minutes. I could do with this sweet. Just going back out of the harbour now, and last night we saw that this is actually a big party boat. It's basically like a nightclub as far as we could see. We ended up going to this alternative indie kind of nightclub, don't even really know where it was. We ended up just sort of dancing and feeling a little bit old until about 3:30 in the morning. It's good fun though. Glad we did it. We're
not big partiers, we don't usually go out, but it was nice to do it once in a while and have some music that we like.
As much as I'd hoped.
Oh!
Hello! We're about to officially leave Bristol Harbour now and turn back onto the River Avon. We're turning to the port side. 2 hoots please, Amy. Excellent. That's so much better than our old one.
So loud though. Here we go, onto the Avon. So we've actually allowed 2 days to get back because we're going against the flow of the Avon.
It does feel like we're going a bit slower, definitely slower than on the way down.
It's not too much difference though because the flow is quite mild. We're going to find a mooring on the Avon somewhere. We don't actually know where yet. So these are some of the riverside factories. You can see the old mooring rings where we think they would have pulled up the boats to load up maybe. I'm not sure what Bristol's well known for in the canals. So we're now leaving the little cut and back onto the main bit of the Avon. They've just left it open because the tide isn't affecting it. The flow is against us now. We've slowed right down and look how fast. Bears are just coming through the lock as well. Oh, nice. First lock of the day.
That's it, we're officially leaving the tidal section. And we're going through this lock back onto just the normal River Avon. The only thing about this one is it's the one with the big thing in the way on the way in. So hopefully we'll be able to get out of the lock. There it is, the dreaded log tree post thing. Looks like it's not giving us any hassle. Yeah, that'll do. Looks like we can fit. I think so. Nice. This is lock number 2. It's taken us ages to get here because the flow's quite strong. We're going so slowly.
We just missed Annie and Joe.
Yeah, and they were in Bristol just visiting when we were there as well, but we didn't manage to see them.
Next time. Tree falling down in the middle of the river. I'm trying to remember which side we went around the other day. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Love it when this happens on rivers. The flows clash where we turned.
Dinosaurs! That's cool. I want to go.
Just cooked up a storm. One of our favourite things to do is if we have leftover chips from the chip shop. Psst, these were from like 2 days ago. Then we just fry them in a little bit of oil, sesame oil, sweet chilli sauce, and they turn into like salt and pepper chips.
We don't like wasting food, especially not chips. One of the many quirky locks. This gate doesn't open properly, the gates don't shut properly. There's a big weir here and a sandbank, which you can't cruise over, ends halfway up the lock landing. Great!
I'll let a bit in, Andy!
Steve and I are just the ones pointing the cameras at the people doing the hard work. They're looking around the heavy gates, running to do the paddles, and we're just sort of stood here. Nice.
Look at this! So we're all moored up now. We're at the Mead Lane visitor moorings. It's quite funny because the houses, they're very posh houses. Apparently some of them aren't big fans of boaters, and they've got some of the moorings closed down. We're on the remaining few moorings that are left. So we've just been joking around saying, right, get the generators out, get the angle grinding now. What time's the party starting for the fireworks?
When in reality, we're actually going to be here for a matter of hours because we're basically going to fall asleep, rest up, and then we'll be heading off in the morning to go the rest of the way.
We made good time. We're moored just below Saltford Lock on the Mead Lane visitor moorings. It's so beautiful. Such a nice stretch. And there's a little pub nearby. There's amazing walks for Rufus because he's not been able to have a proper good run around. Feeling good. We definitely should have gotten a coal bag down while we were on the pontoon. There we go. Be careful. Quite impressive so far, but can he withhold it for the 50-metre sprint? 50-foot sprint. Oh, we've got an obstacle. How's he going to respond?
Ooh. Oh no. Secondary obstacle.
Smashed it.
That was hard. We've been super busy in Bristol, and even the journey there was kind of frantic to set off and go. So the boat has been a little bit messy for the last few days. Now that we've got an evening to relax and just unwind, I'm finally going to tackle some of this mess.
Listen to that. Silence. That's more like it.
We're all relaxed now. We went to the pub with Bears aboard and just had a nice little debrief after a pretty intense stay in Bristol. And given that we're just in this lovely relaxing morning, we're going to try and recuperate some energy for the rest of the way tomorrow. So we've got the pets out, they seem a lot more at ease with less noise, and we've got some hot chocolates, and we're going to watch some Apprentice.
Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to tune in next time for the rest of our journey back to Bath.
Thanks to our patrons and for the bags of chips, and we'll see you next time.